Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, brr, it is cold. Well, it's really not that bad cold, but it is snowing. I got my trucks plugged up, making sure they stay nice and warm and toasty. The ones up on the hill, sorry, but yeah, so, whew, oh me, see here, got all the, see, yeah, I can already tell I got a hole in my knee, my pants, my knee somewhere. I feel a cold breeze down there. Snowball, say hello. Say, you love this weather, don't you? Say, yes, I do. So, it worked out good. Today was actually a holiday anyway. Quit. Hey, look, that dog loves to play. He's sliding around. So today was actually a holiday anyway. But you know, I told the crew, I said, look, you know, because of the weather, we're not gonna be working. And I told them tomorrow, it's supposed to be like 7 degrees in the morning. And okay, so I'm in North Mississippi. Okay, and so 7 degrees to us is cold. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know. I lived in Alaska for 3.5 years, and I'm gonna tell you what, it's a whole different cold, you know, versus up there and down here. Down here it's like a wet, sorry, gotta take care of something real quick right here. It's like a wet, humid, cold. Like a wet, humid cold. I mean, it just, I don't know, it just chills you to the bone. Now, hey, it's great for, you know, making snowmen or snow women, whichever. But it's just miserable to be out in. I don't know what the humidity is right now, but right now it's about, let me see, it's about 15, 20-ish. Hey, chickies! I had to come out here and tend to my chickens. So, their roof is like sagging. So I gotta knock some of this off. Get some of that weight off of there. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, it's I don't want this thing falling in. Got all of it? A little more. Maybe that'll make it through the night. We're supposed to get, I think, 3 to 6 inches of snow, which, you know, I mean, if any northerners, whatever, if y'all watch the video, you're like, 3 to 6 inches, what? That's crazy. Well, I took my wife to the hospital and we got a cheeseburger, whatever, when there was 12 inches of snow on the ground. It's like, yeah, like I completely understand. I'm telling you, I lived in Alaska for 3.5 years, and I mean, it was nothing to wake up in the morning and you clean your car off the night before, and then there's 8 inches of snow in your vehicle, you know, over, you know, just through the night. So, like, I completely, I got it. I understand. You know, we're griping about 3 to 6 inches, but what I'm telling you is down here, this is a really, really, really wet, heavy, Well, this snow is actually slightly dry, but I've seen it a lot wetter. Come on. I know there's one more picture right there. There we go. Scaring the crap out of the chickens. They're like, what? This is the first time they've ever seen snow. All right, that's taken care of. Yeah, I have to bring some warm water out here later. So they got warm water. No, Snowball, you cannot come in here. No, no. Okay, I may have to come back outside later and do that again, depending on how much it snows. But okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, 36 inches. Okay, so ooh, hey, I got your pine cone. I got your pine cone. He loves his pine cone. I got your pine cone. Go get it. Go get it. He's terrible at fetching though. Terrible at fetching. Aren't you, Snowball? Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Been out here for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and I'm freezing. The wind. No snow. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Granted, you know, I don't have a whole bunch of layers on. I don't have some super thick, you know, thermal whatever gloves on. But that's what I'm talking about. I mean, 15 degrees. And after 5-6 minutes outside, I mean, my face is froze, my hands are froze. It's I mean, I know, y'all are gonna say, man, you're a punk. 15 degrees, I'll go cut trees down button naked when it's 15 degrees and 8 feet of snow on the ground. I'm like, okay, great, you go do that. You know, and like I said, when I lived in Alaska, I mean, I saw, you know, or I was in Anchorage, I saw negative, I think the worst I saw was like negative 14, negative 15. I mean, like, you walk out of the house and, you know, your snot just instantly freezes. Just so, but it was just different. Like, honestly, I would compare 32 degrees here to feeling the same as 10 degrees there. Yeah, it's about, I would say it's about a 20 to a 22 degree difference as far as like feeling. And I don't know what the real feel is right now. It's 15. The real feel is probably like 7 or 8. So yeah. And also, last point, I'm gonna get off here. But we also don't have the infrastructure to deal with the snow. You know, okay. Like I said, I live in a small town in North Mississippi. Hold on one second. Just hold on. Time out. Okay. All right. So we don't have the infrastructure. And it's not that, you know, I live in some podunk town and we can't afford the stuff. No, it's just this is the first snow that we've got this year. Most likely be the only snow that we get this year. Tomorrow, like I said, it's not supposed to snow tomorrow, and but it's supposed to be cold, like cold. I mean, real feel of like 0, and you know, an actual temperature of 7-8 degrees. But then Wednesday, the high is 40. So, and it's supposed to be sunny. So by Wednesday, every bit of this will be gone. You know, that's why I told my crew, today's Monday, so that's why I told, and today was a holiday. So I told my crew, I said, hey, look, just, you know, today's a holiday anyway, don't worry about coming. And tomorrow, all this snow is still going to be here. Just don't worry about it. You know, we'll start up the tree work on Wednesday once all this moves out. And I mean, look, hey, if a job's got to get done, you know, then I'm down. Okay, I promise you. If the job just has to get done, then yeah, I'm down. Okay, but if somebody called me right now and said, "Hey man, I got a tree laying on my house, you know, I need your help," da 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 da, I'm let's load up. I mean, you know, we're going. But the thing about it is we don't have to. There's not a tree laying on somebody's house. You know, there's no point getting out on the roads. Oh, and that's what I was talking about. The infrastructure is that, like when I lived in Anchorage, I mean, they had a whole fleet of snowplows and road graders and rock trucks. You know, I say rock trucks. They took dirt and mixed it with pebbles, and they put that down on the road. They didn't put salt on the roads. So, I mean, they had a whole fleet, and when they knew a snowstorm was coming in and we were going to get, you know, 6, 8, 10 inches of snow overnight, I mean, they would be out there plowing. And yeah, your back roads, your driveway may be bad, but all the rest of the roads are good. So, you know, and also we had winter tires. When wintertime came around, we changed over to our winter tires, and it was good. Here, my truck is still running the same all-terrains that it was running back in the summer. So, you know, and I don't know if they're snow rated or not. I don't care. And there's no point in my city or my county buying, you know, $100,000 salt truck just to use it 1 or 2 days a year. It's like, no, you know, we can. The joke is, we load up, we go to the store and we buy milk and bread. I guess we're gonna make milk sandwiches. But literally, I mean, that's what people do. They buy milk and they buy bread, and they go load up and pretty much it worked out good today because today was a holiday anyway. So schools were already closed, you know, and they've already closed the schools for tomorrow, and they'll probably have a delayed day on Wednesday. So, but yeah, it's you know, it's that's I mean we just kind of down here, we just kind of hunker down and, you know, we're good. I mean, if you have to get out, you can get out. And I'm sure I've seen people out on the roads today, you know, but it's just kind of one of the things, like, if you don't have to, you know, don't. We've got a hill behind our house, and where the road, you know, goes up a steep hill, and every time it snows, like this, somebody gets stuck on that hill. Actually, somebody got stuck earlier. And they got out, but it's one of those things where you have to back all the way back down it and then get a good run and go, and then you can make it up. And there's been several times I've spent hours and hours out there on my tractor just pulling people up the hill because the snow came in like in the midday when people were at work and everybody was trying to make it home. So I got home, and then there's like 4 trucks lined up on that hill, and so I got on my tractor and I was like, okay, here we go. And I pull one person to the top and then pull the next person, come back, pull the next person, you know. So anyway, but yeah, so that's just how we do it, you know. I mean, and also because like it doesn't snow all the time, people don't know how to drive in snow, you know. I mean, they'll start skidding and they just lock the brakes down. I mean, they weld their foot to the brake pedal. And I'm like, no, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. So, you know. So, yeah. Which I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do here. You know. Projects I can do indoors where it's toasty or slightly toasty out here in my garage. I've had the heater running, but it's not working too well. But projects I've needed to catch up on for a while. So, you know, and have everything in tip-top shape for Monday. So, yeah, and I got a couple other videos I want to do. I still got to finish the one up from the brake job. I finished the brake job up, but I haven't finished the video. So, this part 2 from that brake job. So, and then I got a couple other ones I want to do. So, but hey. Alright, well, this has gotten into 15 minutes. I've been rambling too long. So, but thank y'all. Enjoy the winter storm, you know. So, yeah, it helps out sometimes. Last thing, it helps out sometimes because when it gets this cold, you can drive your truck across the yard and the yard is frozen like concrete and you don't have to lay plywood out. But you better be done and gone by 10 o'clock. So, because once that yard thaws out, you're not coming back through it. Not without laying some plywood out. So, that's when it actually does help. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Deuces, homies.